I am going to be setting up my 2021 diamond painting advent calendar. I have assembled my supplies. Necessary supplies include, but it may not be limited to, some kind of cutting device. If you're using a handheld cutter, like a rotary cutter or an X-Acto knife, you will need a mat and your diamond painting. I've chosen this cute little chippy fox. It has round drills and 40 colors. I'm going to start by peeling back the paper that comes on the diamond painting. This is a double-sided adhesive, which is why it has the opaque covering instead of the clear plastic. We're going to jump in with me cutting some wax paper about halfway through the time that I'm cutting it, and it's pretty transparent, so you can't really see a whole lot of what I'm doing. I did a whole lot of math and failed at my math, so my pieces aren't quite the exact size, but I was going by a 50 centimeters across, and if it's 50 centimeters across, if you cut each piece into 8.5 centimeters, then you will end up with 51 centimeters, which I'm like, okay, 50, 51, that's close enough, it should match up. And then I cut 12 pieces, which should have been enough to cover 50 across and 60 down. It actually ends up being too much, which isn't a problem. I have to stop and count several times because I lose track of how many I've done, and I want to make sure I have the right number. Not that it's really an issue when we get into it. It is good in that I know how many I have so that I can divide them into 24 pieces to have the proper number to cover the canvas in 24 sections, so that I have 24 areas to uncover and diamond paint to get me to Christmas Eve. Next, I will number the wax paper strips that I have cut 1 through 24 so that I have them all numbered for the 24 days to get to Christmas. After every strip is numbered, I grab my canvas and start applying the strips, and I like to do them in a random fashion. So I started with 24, and I will work through the pile. Sometimes I'll go from the top, sometimes I'll go from the bottom, and I'll just start layering them on my canvas to ensure that's all covered. And like I said before, I did actually cut them a little too big so that there are a few that are not quite the right size and they kind of overlap a little bit, but that's not a problem. When I finished applying all of the wax paper to completely cover the canvas, I noticed that the numbers were really hard to read with this wax paper being so transparent, and Sharpie doesn't really write on wax paper well. I guess, who knew? So I took some washi tape and put it on each square and then filled out what number it is so that I could read them a little more easily. I will catch you on the flippity flop. Bye.